All right, y'all, I thought we would do a video about love for the collective. All right, so let's ask the angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our space for divine guidance, protection, and messages for our greatest good. Let's call in Archangel Michael to protect us from any ill will through thought, word, or action for our highest and greatest good, and so be it. So I'm going to use the Romance Angels deck. So let's do, get back in that, the shortcuts. Let's do a couple cards for air signs, and then we'll do a couple cards for the rest of the signs. Air signs, please. What do the air signs need to know about their romance department? Okie You're calling in your soulmate, all right? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We have children. Your love life is affected and being affected by children. Extend your lightheartedness to others. And then we have you deserve love, all right? So this talks about you are lovable, all right? Those are the messages for the air signs. Let's do fire signs. All right, what do the fire signs need to know? Codependency. There might be some in the collective that have a sun rising that are fire signs, that there might be some addictions. It might be affecting your relationships or have in the past. Like this is just, doesn't have to be right this minute, but maybe in the past it's been something you've overcome. Healing family issues, all right? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. What else do we have for fire signs? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Next signs up are going to be water. Water signs. Do we have any messages for the water signs? Are they related to their love life? Okay. Let's see. Water signs. Water signs. What do you need to know about your love life? Children. I feel like this is going to show up for every single sign. But children, your love life is being affected by children in the best way possible for most of us. Oh, did you see that fly? Codependency and unrequited love. There might be some water sign energy that's dealing with this or has. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency, healing from codependency. And it often pairs with unrequited love, so this totally makes sense to me. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So oftentimes we attach to relationships knowing that it's not enough for us because we're not feeling like we're enough. And sometimes, we end up, in a codependent situation, okay? And so, okay, just heads up, this might be something you've worked through or currently working through. One more card for the water signs. Releasing your ex, okay? This really talks about the time has come to clear your energy because this energy no longer serves you anymore, okay? And what you needed to learn through this relationship was how to heal your codependency, all right? All right, that's for water signs. Let's see what we have for earth signs. Earth sign energy. What do we have for earth signs when it comes to the romance department? This could be the one. So some of you might be experiencing a connection that you may feel like you have met this person before. So it's saying you've already met the romantic partner you seek, okay? So that might be applying for some of you. What else about earth signs? Okay. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. All right, so this is like letting that inner child come out and play, all right? Having fun and not really caring about like the perception of that, right? And just being your innermost self, right? Your authentic self. Okay, and then we have heart-to-heart conversations, all right? So this is talking about honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? And I feel like some of you might be experiencing a separation or have been. And this is just talking about the fact that like time apart from your partner is on the horizon, or you know, these could be related. You could have experienced separation and now it's time to have those heart-to-heart conversations, okay? And so this is what I have for the collective. Earth signs. Let's get a little tarot to kind of go along with this. What are some things that, as a collective, all signs need to work on or need to know at this time? Put these away after. All right, let's get a little tarot. All right, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What does a collective need to know that would help them on their path right now? What is the advice? There's a lot of things that people are experiencing right now. What is the advice? The World card. This talks about accomplishing, closing out past cycles, learning the lessons, and leaving the past energy behind so that you can move forward on a new path. Endings are bringing new beginnings, okay? And here's the thing, like I did a video about, I used the Lightworker Oracle deck, and the card that I got was the Divine Plan. And I feel like this is the epitome of that, like in tarot. Like this is the Divine Plan, okay? So maybe go back and watch that video. All right, but the divine has a plan and what you've experienced is what you were supposed to experience, okay? And it's as a result of your own soul's growth, okay? And for you to kind of like be open and surrender to that, okay? Because there's nothing you really need to do. They kind of want you to just go with the flow and let things play out the way they're supposed to play out. I mean, the World card really talks about like things have come together, like it's a successful journey, it's accomplishment, and it's like you reached a level of expertise with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And then also talks about like you're getting ready to move to the next level, all right? Okay, yeah, the Empress, all right, Divine Feminine energy, all right, that's who this reading is for. And here's the thing, like masculines and feminines can have divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy, okay? This is not like only for the female species, okay? I just want to make that clear. And that applies to any of my readings, okay? We have the Five of Swords, okay? So you went through an extensive amount of like, I want to call it training, okay? And these teachers of yours were, you know, the energies that really put you through the ringer, all right? And we have to look at it like they are teachers, okay? Because what they taught you was to break past karmic cycles that you have repeated. And in order to break those cycles, you had to experience certain lessons in life, experiences in life. And it's all for your soul's growth, okay? But here's the thing, like, you may have gone through a season of difficult experiences, but yet so are these people, like who were the teachers. Like the teachers also get taught is kind of what I'm picking up. And that's part of the divine plan, okay? Like what goes around comes around, all right? And it is for everyone's highest, greatest good, okay? And I feel like that's what they want you to understand, is that you need to trust the divine process and the divine plan. Like, no one's going to get away with anything, okay? So if you feel like you were wronged in the past, they want you to release that, because, you know, like, those things needed to happen for you to learn. And then as a result, these folks are going to learn as well. And that is what goes full circle, okay? Like, everybody learns something, okay? And for you to have faith and let the divine handle it, because they know what the greater good is for and should be, and what these individuals need to learn on their path and their plan, and for you to just kind of like focus on your new beginnings, okay? Because that's where you are in your cycle, okay? Is endings bringing new beginnings, and then bottom of the deck energy is that new beginning, all right? So that's where they want your attention to be focused. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, okay? They're handling it. I've gotten that message numerous times in the past week. Yeah, and then we have the Emperor, okay? Emperor energy. We have the masculine and the feminine here on the table, okay? So this reading is for both energies, obviously, all right? I'm also getting that, like, with the Empress and the Emperor here, this just flew up and went backwards. Put it back. It's for, you know, all of this was like to ascend, okay? This is like ascension energy, okay? Because we have the Empress and the Emperor here, and the Hierophant in between the two, okay? I feel like nothing happens in vain, all right? And this was to help you stand in your power, okay? And understand your power and work with your power, okay? And that applies to both energies here, okay? And that is part of the divine plan. Like, God needs us in our full power, okay? Because we are dealing with warfare, all right? And the World card represents accomplishment, successful completion. So what I'm getting is that, like, the divine feminines and the divine masculines, okay, who have ascended, are where they're supposed to be, okay? Exactly where they're supposed to be, okay? And this was all part of the plan, all right? Okay. Because there's changes happening in the world that these energies need to be in their full power for. You understand what I'm saying here? And that is the divine plan, the cosmic universal plan. All right. Yeah. Then we have the High Priestess. All right. So we have literally the High Priest and the High Priestess, literally one on top of the other in this spread. All right. So when I was telling you that this was not done in vain for the divine masculine, divine feminine, is so that they can go from being, you know, like a queen or a knight status to empress and emperor status, and into their divine positions, which are Hierophant and High Priestess energy, okay? So when I say there's a divine plan for this, and this was all like training, if you will, for them to be in their full power, right? We have an Empress and a High Priestess. That's full power, all right? This is full divine power, okay? So understanding that this was not for nothing. Wow, this is a big deal. Big deal. Yeah, and then we have the Ace of Swords. I'm speaking some truth right up, you know, right now. This also talks about like protection, like divine protection. Like, this union between these two is protected, okay? And anyone who tried to get in the way of it, stop it, any kind of fuck shit, like, they're being dealt with, all right? They are definitely, this is all like being handled, okay? This is also clarity, truth, I mean, you name it, okay? And then we have the Hanged Man after that, all right? So this is all for, like, they will learn, they will gain a new perspective through this experience. So have you. This is also enlightenment, okay? So the theme of this was for enlightenment. And so you had to experience this process for yourselves so that you can teach others how to go through it. Because you are like the bridge, okay? You're like the ground crew, all right, for the divine. And that's part of the plan, is for the divine feminines and masculines to experience this, right? And so that they can teach, so they can guide. So this is like spirit guides on the ground, on the ground crew, if that makes any sense. All right. This was like a training exercise. All right. I mean, I'm getting chills when I'm thinking about, like, we are literally here in Earth School, okay? Especially at a very pivotal time in our history, okay? And in our future, in our present moment. All of those are the same, okay? And then we have the Ace of Wands, okay? So this really tells me that this is about like divine, like energy, intervention, like divine connection, spiritual like beliefs, you know, creative spark, like co-creating with the universe according to the divine plan is what this card is telling me. Okay, after it follows the hangman, which represents enlightenment. All right, so we all needed to get connected, okay, in alignment. Okay, conscious. This is consciousness. You are the bridge to consciousness. All right, and in order for you to help people get there, you had to learn how to do it yourself. And so now you can be those teachers. Because essentially the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they are spiritual leaders. They are spiritual teachers. Okay? Let's do the Ace after the Ace of Wands. Yeah, we have the Magician. Right. So this is really like becoming the master of the elements. Being the master alchemist, okay? Transmuting energy from low vibrational to high vibrational. Okay, that is what was mastered in this recent lesson, okay, that you accomplished. Okay, this is like reaching a level of expertise. All right, the Magician represents mastery. All right. We'll get one more card and we'll end the reading. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. This was an awesome reading. Thank you. Yeah. This is Earth Angel training for me. Okay. This is Temperance. It's talking about like you are the ones here to bring balance. Okay. And in order to bring balance, you've got to learn how to obtain balance for yourselves, all right? And this is like this is like being between worlds, which is so ironic because last night I was at a event, and it was a spiritual event, and the practitioner said to me, he was a new practitioner, and he had said to me, you must be tired because you're often between worlds, okay? And this is like hitting home for me because I'm getting the card, the last card of this reading to kind of like put a pin on it, like seal it with a kiss kind of situation. Like this is, you know, confirming for me that I am between worlds, okay? And for whoever this resonates with, so are you. Okay, so this is literally having like one foot in the physical realm and another one in the spiritual realm, all right? And so this is about being in both worlds and having to learn how to create balance, okay? So that we can anchor the balance here in the physical realm for those that need our support, okay? And that, my friends, is part of the divine plan, all right? Whew. Yeah. Seeing both sides and being neutral. All right. I hope this finds who needs it. I hope that there are others that this resonates with. And if it does, please leave a comment so You know, it's nice to know that there's others that are, you know, that are on this journey and you know, can relate to this experience, relate to the fact that, you know, it's a challenge to be in between both worlds. But just know that everything you've experienced was a total blessing and is a total blessing. And your role and your job and your mission here is much bigger than you could possibly imagine. All right. Love y'all. Have a great day.